And hello, everyone, and welcome to Bellevue High School here for the 2022 Girls Flag Football All-Star Classic year, brought to you by the FACA. Bobby Latmore joined by Josh Wilson from the FloridaHighSchoolFootball.com, who covers flag football across the state of Florida much more than anybody else does. Josh, how you doing this morning?
Awake.
Yep, absolutely. East versus West to start things off here this morning. The East in the green, the West in the gold. We'll go over the rosters here coming up here very soon, but we're about ready to get things cranked up as we get things rolling here today. Again, we mentioned the East will take over for the first set. West won the toss, Josh, and they deferred to the second half, so that ought to be fun to watch.
Yeah, that will be fun, and I mean, that's strategy. You know, these coaches have strategy when it comes to coin toss too. So
absolutely, you get things set up right now. Kind of a dreary Monday morning, but a nice one compared to what we've had in the last couple of days for sure.
Absolutely.
A nice, already a first throw out. That's the number 2 there for the East, Jasleen Nagwin from Martin County High School, the quarterback for the East today. We'll get her number here in a second as she turns around.
Yeah, because the numbers are only on the back of the jersey.
Yeah, I know, right? Usually in football, you see them all on the front and the back. But
this is an all-star game.
Absolutely. So now second down coming up here for the East. First quarter action here. Again, now quarterback keeps, runs around the side here, gets it out front, and that is number 8.
That's number 9. That's Alexa
Wilson from Mainland High School.
Yeah, she's been their star quarterback for the last couple of years, and won them 2 straight district championships this year.
Yep. So this will be a third down coming up. They got across the 40. Flag football set up a little different. Josh, you can go over the rules a little bit here with that.
Every 20 yards, that's where you get your first downs at. It's not like a tackle football where every 10 yards, you got to get it to the 20, 40, 20, and then in the end zone.
So this will be third down coming up.
Actually, it's second down.
Is it second?
Yeah, it is.
I thought the first was the
that would be third down.
Okay, well,
because when you start a drive usually in the typical thing after a touchdown or the start.
That's right. They got the first down. That's correct. They got across the 20. That's right.
So you start at the 14, and then you get to the 20 first down, and
yep. See, that's why you're here. So third down now. So they're going to come across, and again, the ball, again, a situation, Josh, rain all day yesterday, a little bit this morning. It's sprinkling out there a little bit right now, and that's going to be very tough for the girls to hold on to the passes today. That pass was intended here for, on the east side in the green, is Denesia Turner from Apopka High School. She couldn't come down with that one right there, so the East will punt. And
even the concession stand is open for this.
Yep. And it's going to come down to the West right here. Caught on the far side over there. Flag pulled out. That was of course, these girls have too long of ponytails down there, so we can only see so much.
I want to say, I'm looking at.
That was number 8, I believe, for the West. The thing, Mackenzie Fillion from Hillsborough High School.
That's what I'm thinking. That's what I was looking at. It was either 8 or 9. That's probably what it was.
So the West will take over on their first possession here for the 2022 FACA Flag Football All-Star Classic here at Bellevue High School. Again, Bobby Latmore joined by Josh Wilson from FloridaHighSchoolFootball.com. In the backfield right now for the West is number 11, Madison Ludwig, but she'll move up kind of as a fullback type position. Let's see who the quarterback is here in a moment. But first down here for the West in the gold, and quickly coming out, and flags go everywhere, and a penalty flag down. Looks like maybe a false start.
False start, yep.
I believe this is number 2 for the West. That is Brianna Stearns from Robinson High School. Josh, you know a little bit about Robinson.
Oh, man, they've won their 6th straight state championships, 7 in the last 8 years, excluding 2020, which we did not get to see the fruits of the labor for any team.
So that'll push them back 5 more yards here. So remain first down.
And what's interesting about Robinson as quarterback is that they've used a different quarterback every single year they've won the state championship. They have not had a quarterback twice for the same 2 straight years.
And a quick pass down the center here. Oh, it picked off. It was tipped and picked off by the East. And a nice job right there for the East, and a great pass. That was a beautiful pass. She kind of threw it into triple coverage over there, Josh, but still a nice job right there by the East on the reception right there, and a first down here for the East inside the West Territory.
No, absolutely. Denise
that was
from
number
Babka.
Yep, number 5, Trinity Myers from. No, I'm sorry.
Number 5.
Dezicia Turner again. Well, she caught that interception. She didn't catch the 2 receptions earlier, but she caught that one. So
hey, sometimes
good for the East.
You make it up somehow in some way.
So now first down here for the East across midfield. Inside West Territory. Again, back out for the East is Alexa Wilson at quarterback.
First down play, about 35.
She'll take that one, and that'll go back a little bit. And
of course,
looked like she might have her flag pulled right there.
She pitched out, and the ball was dropped, so that's pretty much it. Kills the play there at that point. It's dead ball. Because that's the one difference in between between the flag and tackle is that when the ball is fumbled like that, it automatically is a dead ball, and it stops ends the down basically there. Whereas if in tackle, a fumble is a live ball until whoever recovers it. So.
Understand. We're going to stay here. Timeout now by the East. We'll stay here, talk a little bit about football right now. Josh, go over some of the rules for the girls flag football.
Your field yardage is your field is 20 yards shorter than a traditional football field, where it's 120 yards in tackle. You got your 10-yard end zones. This is it's 100 yards, so you got 80 yards, and you got your 2 end zones to 10 yards each, and that's 100 yards right there. And then and it's a little bit narrower compared to what tackle is.
With that, yep.
Yeah, so it's a little bit narrower, but it's a little bit shorter. But it's these girls go out here and have a blast. I can tell you that right there.
That's all that matters, right?
They play. These girls play hard. Honestly, they play a lot harder when it comes to.
Second down now coming across. Incomplete pass.
I don't know
now.
That was
Big third down coming up now.
I don't know if that was really even the intended play there. Looking at it, it looked like it was launched. But if you look at some of these players on the West, that are playing on the defensive side of this. Especially like Crystal Rolock from Robinson. She is a beast out there on defense, and when you get her going, and then you get Madison Ludwig out there, and even Devin Silvestri, who's playing defense, and she'll probably be playing some quarterback too. Oh yeah.
Third down, looking downfield, can't find a receiver. She'll be stopped way back in the
Wow.
Sacked all the way back here in the backfield again for great hustle right there for the West. That was number 9 there, Mackenzie Kuznerez from Lecanto High School on the sack right there on Wilson. So a nice start there for the West here defensively.
Another punt coming up here. And there we go.
Nice high punt. It's going to be taken short here, the first and right. She's going to be taken down. Usually you want to stay right on that side of the line, don't you, Josh? You kind of across that line.
There's a strategy in that, and that was Devin Silvestri right there on that return from Newsom High School, and she had an impressive season again, getting Newsom back to the state championship game, but ended up falling to Western, who they defeated last year in the 2A state championship, usually coaches will try to tell them to get it down right before the 20, so they kind of have those first downs and kind of come. It's a strategy. It's just a way of making sure that they're not giving up the ball that easily.
So first down now here for the West, just across the 20-yard line, as we just mentioned. Pass out to the far side, and it is caught. And a nice job right there for the West to pick up a little bit of that, half with that 20 yards up to the 10-yard gain right there.
Yeah, Brianna Stearns, right there. She's one of the key thing, as I mentioned earlier. Robinson's not used the same quarterback twice in back-to-back years to get back to the state championship games and winning those state championships. 6 straight championships, 6 different quarterbacks. There's 7 overall, 7 different quarterbacks. So, Robinson, and the Tampa Bay area, Hillsborough County has dominated, going back to 2016, where both classes, they have just won those state titles, but until this year when Western finally broke through.
Right. No, and that's good to see flag football starting to get a little bit of diversity in it, too. And overthrown right there. Pass now here. Third down coming up. Pass was intended here for the West number 11, Madison Ludwig, out of Newsom High School. Again, Brianna Stearns, the quarterback here from Robinson. Third down now coming up here for the West. And you can see the defense for the East, Josh. They're way back. I mean, they're playing really wide open here.
Well,
middle of that field.
Brianna Stearns throws the ball a lot. I mean, she'll run it, but she throws the ball a lot, and that's why and she can throw deep balls.
And great deflection right there.
And that's where they sent the rusher right in. They sent the rusher right in to disrupt things.
Without a doubt, right there. Nice job. They had two rushers come in for the East that time. That was number 4. Great job, Taylor Adams out of Apopka High School. And she did a nice job by deflecting that one. Fourth down now coming up, and looks like the West is going to go for it here.
And then Isabella Fadery from Jensen Beach out there, too. And, this is strategy here. This is, we'll talk about the coaches here in a moment that we got for the teams.
Two rushers now coming up. Now they backed one off, and they got a pass, and they intercepted again in the middle, and a nice job running it there. Good job. That was number 3 for the East, Marina Miller from New Smyrna Beach High School. New Smyrna Beach, very powerful right there in flag football, Josh. We've seen them in our area for a little bit, and a great job by Miller right there to come up with that interception across the middle.
To talk about some of these coaches, I mean, the team being led by head coach Jeff Paget out of Martin County, and then head coach Josh Vaughn is the assistant for now to New Smyrna Beach. And New Smyrna Beach just came up short in the districts this year, where it was right in the hunt for a potential playoff spot, but Coach Vaughn, he also has Coach Johnny Wilkinson as his assistant. So, everybody knows Johnny Wilkinson on the tackle side. But, his days at Cocoa, now it's New Smyrna. And never thought I'd see Johnny Wilkinson help coach flag football, but there he is.
Absolutely. He'll do what he needs to do. He's also the AD over here. Now they have a delay of game. Looks like it's coming up.
Ooh.
Yep.
Yeah, those delay of games.
Yep. He was counting back there. The referee was counting right there, and he had his arm up, and I guarantee no one saw him. And
one of the rules in the flag, it used to not be that way until you get into the final 2 minutes of each half. But especially with flags now, when you get a flag, the clock stops until the ball is reset, and then the referee will signal.
Because usually a lot of penalties, the quarter's already over before you get started. So this will still be first down, backed up 5 yards, and a pass caught across the middle, and lateral back, still running. Good job right there.
That was 3 and 2 right there. I mean, Jason Newland from Martin County and Marina Miller. That's what they teach them to do in flag. They teach them to pitch out. They try to get the ball as further thing, because it's all about ball placement and where the officials spot the ball at. They teach them to reach out, and you see them reaching out. That's strategy. That's technique.
And a timeout called here by the East. We're going to take a break. When we come back, more here from Bellevue High School for the 2022 FACA Girls All-Star Classic here on the Varsity Sports Network.
We have chips, we have drinks, and check this out, we have souvenir posters.
The question is what is Coach Jeff Paget and Coach Josh Vaughn, what have they come up with here down here with 2 downs left? And trying to see who's quarterbacking still. If it's it looks like it's Alexa Wilson still out there.
Wilson with a snap, looking.
And quickly down inside the thing. Quickly now pulled just about the 2 or 3 yard line right there.
Yeah,
Great
right
job.
about the 2. Yeah, I mean that's how you play. You get that flag pull as fast as you can. So two.
Well, big time play right there. And again, now a timeout called by the West this time to set up their defense. And just a great job right there. 4th down and 2 coming up here for the touchdown, and the West call a timeout. We'll stay here a little bit. Here for the 2022 FACA Girls Flag Football All-Star Classic here on.
Yep.
Back here, the East take over on first down. A little bit of run short here on the left side here. That's still number 7. Actually, that's Isabella.
Isabel Fadery from
That's right.
from Jensen Beach.
Actually, it's now Olivia Cleese or Olivia Kays from Centennial High School now at quarterback for the East. And a quick handoff on the far side. Oh! Just nailed,
And that's
she caught the flag.
And that will be
coming from the and that's just, what is that called, Josh? When they collide right there,
that's going to be that looks like that's going to be a personal foul there in that situation. And usually,
well, I'm going to tell you right now.
Usually in these All-Star games, you don't try you try to avoid having to call those kind of penalties, but this one was an unavoidable one. You have to call it. That was
Isana Bong from Alonzo High School. She could probably try out for the boys tackle football team because when the girl hit her, she just went backwards. She didn't move.
And that's
it was like hitting a wall.
And you try to avoid those, and you try to avoid. I mean, in these All-Star games, you try to avoid having to pull that flag out as much as possible. But sometimes you just got to, and that's why we have officials on the ground, and that's why we have officials do everything, and that's make sure that still play by the rules no matter what. And, of course, automatic first down here for the East.
So now a first down and goal from the 10-yard line right now. A little bit maybe to 11 or 12. You can't.
I'll probably say about the 13 maybe.
Oh, gosh. Now you're getting a tape measure out on me.
Yeah, I am.
Going to throw back over here, and then quickly the flag pulled.
She pulled the fake on her. And,
yep. Pass intended for number 7 there, Isabella Faherty from Jensen Beach. Could not come up with it. Also in the backfield was number 8, Jade McGrain from Lincoln Park Academy. Both of them in the backfield with K's here to start this series here for the East.
And Lincoln Park Academy, this was their first year in district play. Started the flag football program last year in 2021 and won the district championship in their first year eligibility of winning a district championship and made the playoffs.
So quickly now back over, and an almost nice tip there by Bong. And now we got another penalty flag coming in. You think a little pass interference?
I think
I don't think so on that one. I'm going to have to call that one back. She tipped it, so there's a rule that says she can't take it out of her hand. You can't strip it. Okay.
Strip it.
Well, we got a clarification by the referee up here. It's being waved off, so you can't knock it out of her hand. Okay, so that they just waved it off. They look like they may have tipped it before. The back judge came up, made a clarification on that, and that's great communication by the referees, and we play on right now. Third down now coming up here, Josh, and let's see what the East can do.
It's
great block in the backfield. What a diving!
She got the fly. That was
Mackenzie Fillion from Hillsborough High School with the dive and able to get K's in the backfield before she took off.
Let's talk about Hillsborough for a moment. Won their first district title this year and surprised a lot of people. And actually beat Leonard in the first round of the playoffs. Got to the second round, but. Hillsborough, the furthest they've been in flag football playoffs, and of course this year the FHA expanded the flag football playoff brackets to include not only district champions but 4 at-large teams per region, and made it a 32-team bracket. And
that was awesome, wasn't it?
We had some really interesting games. We had an 8 upset of 1, which was Suncoast over Mainland in the first round in 1A.
And the ball thrown into the end zone, tipped up, and it is incomplete. 50-50 ball over there in the corner. And they could not come up with the pass right there, I believe, again.
And that was 4th down, and that could have been 6, or that could have been an interception, or it could have been we saw a dead ball, the play ending right there on the incompletion.
So big turnover there again. The West hold there inside their own side of the field right there. So first down now here for the West, as Silvestri stays in at quarterback, throws here to the near side, caught just across the first down line at the 20-yard line, and that will be a first down. That's number 7 for the West, Maisha Hill again, Gibbs High School. So Silvestri throws a nice pass out.
And Gibbs had
the first down.
Gibbs had a really good season this year, won their district, got to the second round of the playoffs.
And that's number 5. That was, we talked about earlier on that pass attempt. That's Denisha Turner, again, from Apopka High School. We talked on that 50-50 ball that the East threw him in. I was trying to get her number, and she unfortunately down. Another good pass to the far side. Good fake. Still running with it. Nice job over there, but a good pass by Silvestri, Josh, and she was able to pick up a big chunk right there, about a 10, 15-yard gain right there.
And now we're in the 2-minute warning here. We're in the 2-minute, and clock is regulated now.
And we'll get a number on the receiver that caught that pass, because that was a great catch and run after. Silvestri trying to get out. She's going to try to run herself. Pitch it back. Great job.
But she got the first down.
She got the first down, but even a better pull right there by Alexa Wilson from Mainland High School.
But now
that was number
get the ball set. The clock's going to start back up again, and they're going to roll with it. I mean, once he sets the ball.
Silvestri pitching back to Madison Ludwig right there. First down now. 1:52 left to go here in the half. Silvestri back to pass, looking, getting rushed fast, and she throws it in the ground. Smart play by Silvestri, though, just to throw it at the feet.
She was about to take the sack there.
Yep. Chima was in the backfield quick, and also rushing as well as Taylor Adams. But I'm telling you what, right now, Silvestri, great play right there, because that would have definitely set the West back a little bit.
And of course, we got still goose egg to goose egg on the scoreboard.
Yep. Silvestri back. She's going to get a. Now she fakes the catch here again. Nice job. Good moves. And she's still on her feet. She's still running, and a flag finally pulled down. But that's number 7 again. Maisha Hill from Gibbs just absolutely just shook and baked everybody, and the West called their final timeout here of the half. 1:32 left to go here until halftime, and what a great drive right here, Josh, for the West.
I mean, your situation is here. You got 2 more downs. You got second, third, fourth. You got 3 more downs sitting here in this situation. To get over on the side of the 20, you got 3. Technically, if you can get it over the 20, you got a total of 7 downs sitting there waiting for you in the process of this to get a score. But you got to be quick with 1:32. I mean, it's quick. You have no timeouts. You've got to figure out.
Yep.
Now incompletions will stop the clock.
Right, and running out of bounds, obviously, and first downs.
First downs will stop the clock until the ball's set.
So.
First down ball, the clock will stop until the ball's set, but incompletions will stop the clock. Penalties will stop the clock. So but the downs will not stop the clock. It'll just set the stop on them temporarily. Set the ball.
Short third down coming up here.
Third down now. Okay.
Yep, and a ball thrown, and a good catch over there on the far side. And they did cross the 20-yard line for a first down, so that will be first down coming up here for the West.
But they got to be in a hurry, because once that ball's set and he's the clock's going again.
You got 1:27 left.
And he's going to signal this here in a moment. And there he goes. And they're going to.
Snap made to Silvestri. She's looking back. She's going to throw across on the far side. She's got a person open on the far side down there. Pass was intended again for number 7 again. I believe that was Maisha Hill again.
That was just a little too much oomph on there. I mean, maybe taken a little bit off of there. She would have gotten right to Hill right there, and that would have been 6.
Clock does stop. 1:19 left. Second down now here for the West. They've got to go the full 20 yards for the touchdown. So Silvestri back. She's going to go across the middle again. Oh, tipped in the middle. Great stop right there. That was a
personal foul, I want to say.
You're going to throw a pass interference in right now? That was number 1. Katie Heeb from Martin County on the defense there.
Does it look like a personal foul here?
Looks like what they're going to call right here. Big play right here. Personal foul against the East. Push in the back. So it'll be
still second down, I want to say. They're going to replay the down, but the clock is stopped at this point.
Yep, 1:15, but they'll move it even further closer now. What they'll do is move it to
distance, replay the down, but I don't think the clock will start until they snap the ball.
So big pickup right there, big personal foul penalty by the East. They've been playing great defense up to this point. Let's see if they can hold. Silvestri back pass again. She's going to go in the end zone and tripped in the backfield, way overthrown by everybody. Again, that was Hill again in the back part of the end zone over there, and Silvestri just let that one just go.
She got it. She got that ball off right before the flag pull. So I mean, that was. And it looks like Brianna Stearns might be back into the game. Oh nope, never mind. Silvestri was getting the play. I thought maybe Brianna Stearns was going to come out, but Silvestri is out there, and
minute 10 left to go.
See what Coach Combs and Coach Coffey has come up with for a play here. And then I mean, minute 10. It's still a lot of time here, especially in this. You're not that far from the end zone.
So it's 3rd and goal now, probably from about the 9-yard line. Silvestri back to pass again, rolling to her right. Got to play open, and it's going to be a touchdown. A beautiful catch right there by Maisha Hill again from Gibbs High School to put the West on the board first. And that's 6 points there for the West as they line up here and go for 2. So a nice job right there by Silvestri, rolling out Josh, buying time, and hitting the pass across the middle for the touchdown to Gibbs. Or I should say Hill from Gibbs.
Going for the 1, so this is from the 2-yard line. And then, of course, you've got the
this is the 1-point play?
The 1 point. You got a 1 point. You got a 1 point. You got a 2 point. And then there is the very, very rare 3-point play.
She got a play. Not good. Great defense right there. Number 7 for the East coming in. Isabella Faraday from Jensen Beach with a nice pull before Madison Ludwig from Newsom gets into the end zone. 6-0 our score here with 58 seconds left to go here in the first half. The East will come out and take over.
Yeah, no, it should be. It's opposite, you said. Yeah, you're right.
First down now here for.
It's opposite, Reed. My fault.
I told him, but that's 3.
The East as they come out 6 points down. Kay still stays in the backfield at quarterback here for the East. Quickly fake the handoff. She's going to take off, and she's going to be pulled down. Nice job right there with the dive and the pull. Again, there for the West with great defense right now. You can't see the number because of a ponytail, but we believe that is.
And the East can't stop the clock or do anything.
Nobody can stop the clock. All timeouts are gone. 30 seconds now left to go here until halftime. So they'll put 2 running backs in the backfield with Kays, and she'll take the snap. Pitch it up front to number 4, Taylor Adams out of Apopka, and she tried to pitch it back again on another lateral option play. She picked up a few yards right there, so that'll be 3rd down now coming up. And that's going to do it, the end of the first half. Doesn't matter what down it is. That's going to do it. So the West All-Stars take the lead. 6-0 here at the end of 2. We'll be back right after this live from Bellevue High School here in Bellevue, Florida for the 2022 FACA Girls Flag Football All-Star Classic here on the Varsity Sports Network. And welcome back, everybody, here to the 2022 FACA Girls Flag Football All-Star Classic, brought to you by the Florida Athletic Coaches Association. Head Director Shelton Cruz, appreciate all he does for all the sports, high school sports around the state of Florida. Josh Wilson, you're very close to that organization. You know how much he does for high school sports in Florida.
There's a lot that the FACA does, and it's it's for the coaches. They got over 6,000 coaches as members, and that also includes athletic directors. And that's it's an organization, it's for the coaches, and and it's for coaches across the entire state, and it's important, be part of your coaches association, and of course, trying to think, there's some things coming along the pike, and hopefully we'll see even more exposure for the FACA going forward when new FACA executive director Craig Damon takes over, and Craig and Shelton, they have a very strong relationship. Of course, Craig coached under Shelton Cruz
Yes.
at North Marion. So what's interesting about Craig Damon is that Craig Damon is a North Marion graduate, and of course Shelton was coaching there. And this was in the early '90s, and Shelton hired Craig to be an assistant coach, and now Craig Damon's going to be an executive director of the FHA, and of course Shelton Cruz being the executive director of the FACA, and hopefully
Good
everything
partnership.
it'll be a much stronger partnership going forward, I believe.
Yeah, no doubt about it. We're looking forward to that because Craig's a great guy. We've had him, interviewed him here several times at an FACA clinic here on the Varsity Sports Network, and just a fabulous
But soon we'll get to
young
interview him.
man that's just really going to take the FHSA to a new level, we believe. So quickly now, third quarter beginning underway here. The West with the ball. Brittany Stearns back at the
Brianna Stearns
back at quarterback there for the West. An incomplete pass right there. Second down now coming up here for the West.
I mean, and of course this field is still wet, so they're not getting the traction that they want on the field with the cleats like they should think, because there's still moisture on the ground. Yeah, this field is held up really well, and it's not being torn up or anything, but it
looks great on the camera.
But the thing is that it's still moisture. Those cleats are not grasping, and the ball, there's still enough moisture in the air. That ball's touching the ground. The moisture is just affecting the pigskin, and then that's just this is where you're seeing some of these drop passes. The balls are not going off on time.
Well, a little miscommunication on the handoff right there by Stearns over coming back to, I believe that was number one, Lexi Mosley there in the backfield. So Stearns going to go back to pass again. She's going to hit it. Another pass incomplete right there.
She did not get it off on time.
Oh, she did not. So they got her back all the way to the 2-yard line.
I think even maybe about
great job. Let me tell you something.
One.
Chima has been like a nuisance back there for all of them.
This is dangerous. This is dangerous, and this is 4th to L. Now they're going to punt. This is dangerous.
This is big punt
because this could be a block punt. It could be a block punt and drop snap. If it was a block, a block punt would give really great field position to the east. If it's a drop snap, that would be a safety.
How do you do
there.
a block punt when you don't have a rusher?
You got the rusher right there sitting.
Can they really honestly rush? Yeah, I was going to say
they can jump up and block the punt, and and it has happened. I've seen it happen.
So
See what they're this is.
Taken right here inside. She stays back, and she came back across.
And that's going to be.
They're going to give her a cross, 1st and goal. Got to go all 20 yards, and the coach is like, "Stay on that side of the 20."
They're trying to say this because it's strategy. Because you don't want to try to do thing where you want to have a little bit of leeway to work to maybe hey, if you can get further down the field than that 1st and 2nd down on this side of the 20, then you get the whole new set of downs, and you're not having to worry about as much thing. Now you're in a situation where you're basically having to work almost all 20 yards here to get 6 on the board.
Right, but you'll be able to. Let's see what we can do right here with all this. Now that we have a 1st down now in goal here for the East. Back at quarterback here again is Alexa Wilson. She started the game there in the 1st quarter. Now she starts the 3rd. Throwback pass again. That's going to be a lateral. It's going to be dead right there. Another loss of about 4 or 5, and it's just absolutely they try to pitch it back to Kays, the other quarterback who came in for the East later on, I should say, and absolutely just completely missed that one. Looked like it was going to be a double pass, Josh, and they couldn't execute it. So now Kays will stay back in at quarterback as Wilson comes over here to the sideline.
Yeah.
So this will be 2nd down now and the goal, and they're already back at the 32-yard line. So they got 32 yards to go here for the touchdown. Even though they crossed the 20, it won't be a 1st down. Kays, good move back, and she's going to throw it deep, and it's going to be down back here. Again, another sack for the West. That's number 9. A great job right there by Mackenzie Kuzners. from LeCanto as she got the sack on Kays, and that'll move him back even further, Josh, all the way back to the 35-yard line, 36-yard line, I should say. And that's goal. That's third down and goal from this spot.
I mean, yeah, good luck getting 6 points unless you find a miracle play here.
Right.
I mean, this is a tough situation.
This is just absolutely. West has done amazingly job defensively here today so far against this East squad.
Of course, we got the North and South teams out getting ready to start warming up for the.
And inside, they'll do a double lateral right here and another pass back, and that'd be dead ball and about the 30-yard line.
Yeah, because when they pulled the flag out, it's going to be the dead ball spot because she did not get the pitch out in time.
So you'll have now,
but we got
right about the 30-yard line right there for fourth and goal here all the way back. So tough situation here for the East. Need to make something happen. Picked up a few yards on that, but not enough to really make a difference. And now Wilson up. She's going to come back out. So Kays will stay back at quarterback.
And we'll find out. I think because the game schedule looks like it was just a little change up because the first was I thought was going to be West versus North, but we got West versus East here, and I think the West is just trying to because they're the closest schools here usually the West schools. They're probably trying to get them out of here first or something. I don't know. You think you'd get the South out of here first?
And a offside penalty now on the East.
But
and that'll be an offside, as we see right here, against the East. So they move them back 5 yards where they were. So it'll be a punt now coming up here for the East. And just tough break right there. They had a great job defensively against the West.
I mean,
and then all of a sudden had great field position at the 20-yard line and goal.
This is probably one of the strangest plays I've seen. You see the downs I have seen in flag football. A punt on 4th and goal. A punt.
Yep.
Because you got back so far.
And now that'll be taken back.
Oh,
Good
wow.
job right there. Nice job. And they'll stay on that side of the 20. Right there, just short of the first down.
It's going to be a very short first down here. And
so you have two plays where you can really just air it out, Josh, and come back and get the first down.
I mean, this could be a short run here, get the first down, set up the next set of down.
Right.
You could throw it a little bit, get some yards.
6:25 left to go here in the third quarter. Running clock here on 12 minutes.
Maybe we'll get Sheldon Cruz to come up here for a few minutes.
We'll never get him off the mic. Sheldon's the one guy that he does not like to be on microphones. I tell you, we've had him interviewed several times, but we did get him one time. We've got a illegal substitution offsides against Chima there on the East, so that'll be a first down pickup. So they got the first down. Can they decline it? Let's see what they're going to do. They are going to decline it. They tried to do a little strategy there to move them across and get the first down, but now that was kind of cool. I see their strategy. That's funny. So it is declined. First down still remains there, and 1 yard to go. Stearns back to pass. She'll go quickly out to the far side. Caught.
That's Devin Silvestri right there.
Is that Silvestri, the other quarterback? So good athlete over there on the far side.
She's an all-around athlete. She's not just a quarterback. She plays out there in the corner. She plays out there in the slot. I mean, she's getting out there. She's getting out there all over the field. I mean, Silvestri is a very, very, very strong athlete. I mean,
so that still remains first down now, and still, Josh, a great job. They picked up about 20 yards. They're still about 2 yards short, so they still have an open playbook right here to have some fun here and air it out. She's going to do just that. Has a person open.
Wow.
And it's going to be a touchdown or short about the 10-yard line, but what a pitch and catch from Stearns all the way out to, let's catch that number there. What a great catch.
Just unbelievable.
Yep. That was awesome right there. We got to get the girls to pull their ponytails up so we can see their numbers on the back, but we can't get. Is that one?
Yes.
Lexi Mosley from Leonard High School with a beautiful catch. Got wide open, but give credit to credit's due. That was a fantastic throw by Brianna Stearns because she hit her in stride right down the seam for another first down and goal set up here now for the West. Already up 6-0. Now going to try to drive across the middle. Gets the pick. Gets the pull first, though. Good job right there by the East.
Yards.
Yep, got a couple yards there. Second down now coming up. But the West starting to find their groove right here, Josh, on offense.
I mean, yeah. Now I think Coach Combs has got the play between Coach Combs and Coach Coffey, and of course there's a few other coaches from the West over there sitting there probably giving a play strategy or two.
That was Madison Ludwig there on the reception. Now Stearns back to pass again, going to go in the end zone. Intercepted!
Oh!
The East comes out with a huge turnover, and she's still running down the sideline. She's still going. She has not stepped out, and she's going to be caught. What a beautiful job right there. That is number 5 right there again for the East. Give it up for Denisha Turner from Apopka High School. What a huge turnaround right there.
Wow,
she
that
sat
was
right there, got the interception, and then came all the way down, missed flags, pulling the flags, and setting the East back up where they were right when they started, Josh.
Right about the 30-yard line, and my goodness, that is those are the plays, and this is where you see as I mentioned before, this is where you see these ladies play hard. If not harder than the guys on tackle football. I mean, they come out and they don't take no for an answer out there on the
Alexa
field.
Wilson back at quarterback there for the East now as they set up on offense, see if they can get something going. She comes out, swings it down to the far side, cut back in the middle, still running, but got the second one pulled, picked up a few yards.
Now the question is, can the East find 6 points?
That's the question. We're going to find out here soon.
Can the East find us 6 points and make this really? I mean, this is a close game. These All-Star games can be really close, or they can be a thing. It just depends on what you're thinking. But there's all 4 of these teams have got exceptional talent here today.
Down inside, great lateral down the sideline. Give it up, the Chima right there. Actually, that was
Jaislene.
That was Jaislene Nigel from Martin County. Great job right there on a nice little pitch and catch right there. Then a lateral pitch to Jaislene, and she took off down the sideline. Now first down now and goal for the East. They're starting to get their rhythm now.
And, of course, these teams have got one more game left after this one that they're going to play here today, and they get 2 games each, and so we'll see them again.
Wilson in the shotgun, going to fake the handoff this time, throw it across the center, and incomplete pass right there. That'll set up a second down now coming up here for the East. But a nice job right there on the pitch and catch, Josh, and the lateral that goes with it. Little hook and ladder action.
Absolutely.
Minute 45 left to go here in the third quarter. East driving, West up 6-0. Wilson looking to the sideline, and the coach on there on the sideline for the East. So Wilson takes a snap, looking, rolling to her right. Going to go across the middle, and it's going to be caught.
Wow.
Across the 20, a beautiful pitch and catch right there for the East. Defended well, but even caught better. We'll see who that is when she turns back around. But a nice job right there. That is number 3 for the East. That is Marina Miller from New Smyrna Beach. Had one dropped earlier, but she made the catch right there for a big first down, Josh, and goal coming up.
Yeah, no, it's
So now here we go. Wilson doing a nice job coming in here and making it work. Looks like she stepped up like she was going to throw, and then again coming across the middle and picking up a few yards right there. Again will be Turner from Apopka. Denisha Turner. 6 minutes left to go here in the game. Set up second down and goal here now for the East.
So with just under 6 minutes left in this game, the East are now driving. Second goal.
Wilson now moving a receiver over to the right. 3 stacked to the right, 1 to the left. And now a timeout now called by the East. We're going to take one with them, too. We'll be back right after this. You're watching the 2022 FACA Girls All-Star Flag Football Classic live from Bellevue High School here on the Varsity Sports Network.
We're often asked, what's more important in retirement, having a great plan or working with a great advisor? The answer is that both are vitally important to your retirement success. Retirement planning is not just a one and done. Even the best plans will need to be adjusted. That's exactly why you need an experienced partner to guide you on your journey. How confident are you? Call us today for a second opinion.
Welcome back, everybody, here. Big second down now coming up here for the East as they're driving down here with 5:31 left to go here in the ball game. Big second down and goal coming up. Wilson back to pass, looking, rolling to her right, going to go through the end zone, and it's going to be intercepted in the end zone. A big, huge interception by the West. That looks like that was number 8 that time, Mackenzie Fillion from Hillsborough High School in the corner there. Wow, what a big play there for the West.
But man, we're rolling right on time. You know it's you know what, I don't mind the overcast sky. I really don't. You know, it's not the sun's not beating down on us. This is kind of, you know, it's cool. You know, I'll take this kind of weather right now. Even you know we're right in the middle of May and summer's already started here.
4:48 left to go. First down now here for the West after the big interception. East had it goal to go there for the go-ahead score there, Josh, and threw an interception in the end zone.
See, and that's just it's. Again, the field conditions, this that thing, and again, this is all-star game. You're not. This is some of these are plays you're probably not traditionally, used to running. Depending on your team, and you're running. What you're kind of doing is running some basic plays in this situation in the all-star game, and but that's the name of the game, and but these girls are out there. They're having fun. They're having a blast, and. Of course, this game could very much likely end in a draw here, and we'll move on to the next game.
Yep, and that's not a bad thing. Both these teams fought very hard here. So now you got Silvestrian at quarterback, and she just overthrows her receiver to the right.
And I almost want to say I think we're going to have the North versus South in the next game, and then these two teams will get a break, and then they'll get a break, and then they'll situate things out a little bit.
So third down coming up, but a very short run right here. They'll probably just go for a play to get the first down. And then
it's good to see, like I said, it's good to see the college coaches out here, a lot of high school coaches.
A pass in the middle, cannot get it, so fourth down. She had plenty of room to run, but she decided to throw the ball, and she incomplete pass right there. Fourth down coming up, and Josh, very dangerous play right here. Fourth,
yeah,
and even though it's inches, it's still still an opportunity right here to get stuff done.
From
so
Bellevue,
3
yes.
minutes.
So we appreciate it.
3 minutes left to go here in the game. Thank you, Coach. And now Silvestri coming, double pass, and it's going to be caught, and it's going to be batted down, but it will be a turnover on downs. Josh, what a tough break right there, but great defense there by the East to get the ball back with 2:35 left to go in the game.
Oh boy,
goal to goal right here.
This is a tough situation. I mean,
to close this thing out, a big chance right here. The West had it, Josh. Fourth and inches. Third and fourth and inches, could not come up with the first down, and the East take over now, goal to goal here from the 20-yard line.
And we're coming up here on the 2-minute warning, which they're going to get.
They'll get a playoff. Wilson back at quarterback again here for the East. And now the referee calls up. He'll start doing his call. The man goes in motion. He almost called the whistle.
Well, they almost called the whistle because of the 2-minute warning.
Well, no, he got the flag
there's a flag.
because
Why
in the
not?
flag in the backfield here. Let's check the flag out. Actually, they'll call 2 flags on it. Let's see what the play will be.
Now, we're at the 2-minute warning, so the clock is stopped regardless of what the...
Holding against the West.
So that's going to move the ball even further into the red zone for the East. Half the distance right there, so that's going to be, what I want to say, replay the down, I want to say. That was first down anyway, so it's first and goal now a little bit. So let's see, where is he going to spot the ball out here in a moment? Oh, woo, this is inside about, I want to say about the 6-7 yard line. About the 7 yard line, Bobby, here. This is huge right now for them, so this is...
So now all the way down inside the 10-yard line, Josh, you're right. It's going to be a huge deal right here now. This is still first down and goal right here with a minute 55.
Anybody's game still, because the West could pick it off here in the next play. You never know.
And quickly down inside, and there's Chima again. She's going to be pulled right at the 1-yard line.
Oh, they
say she scored. Wow. She scored, but sitting right there with the flag is number 4, Isanza Bong. Looking right there, I thought she pulled the flag before, but she could have reached the football out and crossed the line, Josh, when the flag was pulled. And that's exactly what they're saying. So 6 points here now for the East.
Now for the all-important
1:49 left to go. As the East gets 6 on the board after some great defense and a kind of a letdown on offense for that powerful West offense that's been riding high so strong here in the second half. And now Wilson going to go back. She's going to be looking, and she got the power. She did not get it off. Even if she did catch it, it was still short. So 12-6 our score here as the West will come out and take over. Coming up here pretty soon. So 1:49 left to go in this one. And here we go, folks.
There you go.
So the West will take over now here. First and goal. Going to get it across the 20 for a first down. Sylvester's still at quarterback.
And
I
want to say the West may have one or two timeouts left, so they're not totally out of this. I think 1, but they gotta go fast.
So 1:42 now. Sylvester in at quarterback.
Did she step
here.
out of bounds on that last play?
I don't think. I think she might have.
Yeah.
Nope, she did not. So the clock will run. Snap already up. Sylvester gets it. It's going to be tipped and it falls. Oh, she did catch it. Flag pulled, but the clock continuing to run down to 1:30 now. West has to hurry to get down.
She
now
didn't get out of bounds. She didn't
up.
step out of bounds, which would have stopped the clock there.
She had a flag pulled, but a nice
Right
catch
before.
right there, even to say, by Madison Ludwig.
This is
So Sylvester will go. She'll roll to her right, try to get it out, and they're going to step out of bounds on
that's
the
gonna
far
stop the
side
clock.
by Bong. Bong's got it. And now she'll take it all the way up. Third down now coming up, and
they're
a
trying to
very
preserve
short
that
for the
last
first
time out
down.
until they get right down into the end zone, red zone.
1:14 left to go here in the fourth quarter. So now a very short third down, but this doesn't mean anything. Last time they had third and fourth down with inches to go, and they couldn't get the first down. Trying to be a little bit too fancy on that. So right now,
Points are at a premium here, Bobby.
here we go. Going to fake the handoff coming across inside. Incomplete pass, and here we go. Fourth down again. Incomplete pass stops the clock.
This could be your ball game here. This could be your ball game here, basically, Bobby.
1:10 left on the clock.
They turn it over on downs. The East will kneel down on that one.
So now,
And Coach Padgett out there from Martin County, he's sitting there trying to.
here we go. Here comes Sylvester rolling to her left this time. Gets it intercepted.
Wow,
right
that's
there in
the
the front.
game.
And that's going to do it, folks. The East, Chima sitting right there, able to get it. She has been the player of the game for us so far here for the East. And I'll tell you what, that young lady has really proven her worth here today on offense and on defense, getting several sacks at crucial times and then also getting that touchdown pass, the first one for the East. to set things up. And
No,
that's
absolutely.
East is going to take over with 1:04 left to go. First down here on the west side of the field, and all they got to do is run out the clock.
Absolutely, and of course after the games, the third and fourth games, they'll do some awards and take team photos and all that. So they'll name an MVP and stuff from all that today as well. So good times here at Bellevue High School.
Yep. So Wilson will hand it off, and just basically they'll just try to run the clock out. Stopped right there, and a timeout called by the West.
Yeah, the West is trying to
57 seconds left to go, and we'll stay right here with it. A second down coming up, and you mentioned again, Josh, they'll have an award ceremony for player of the game on all these or player of the teams. They didn't do a player of the game after each game. They just do it at the end of the.
They do it after
tournament.
They'll do one for. I think it's either one for. I'm going to say it's one for each team. I want
Yep.
to say.
So they'll have an award for that, plus pictures and everything else after this. But again, folks, this is an all-star classic where we have 4 teams. Each team will get a chance to play one another here.
Each team gets to play 2 games.
Two games.
So they're not going to necessarily see all the other teams, but they're going to play
Right.
2 games. So that's the fun thing about this is that they get a chance to.
Well, we get to do 4 games today. So we'll see what we can do.
But they had a very, very solid roster. They didn't have really any changes to the roster this year. Once they got it set, they really. I mean, Coach Ricky Hufton and Coach Michael Stringer from Windermere. There's the thing, and come to find out that from what I've heard in the grapevine is that Foundation Academy will have flag football in 2 years.
Well, that's what we're looking for. We're looking for more schools to get on board with us. And a quick snap up in the middle here and a quick handoff. And a nice job right there to stay inside and still going, picking up the first down.
And that's going
Give it
to
up for Faraday right there. That's going to definitely do it right there, getting the first down. But what a play. We haven't seen that one yet.
I don't know what coach. I don't know. I mean, this is Coach Padgett trying to. Is he just? I think there's a strategy here. Basically, I want to say what Coach Padgett is doing is now. I think they're getting lined up. I think for the kneel down finally because now they've got it.
45 seconds now, clock ticking. No
I want to
wait.
say this is going to be a kneel down here on this situation.
Coach Padgett rubbing his head with the towel, knowing that he's got this one in hand so far. As long as a miraculous.
Because West can't stop the time clock now. They're out.
So now they'll take it, and they'll just
there
kneel
you go.
down, and that's going to do it. That's 25-second clock is up, and that's going to be the last play, folks, as the East pull it out 12-6 here in the first game of 4 here today, and they're very happy. Bragging rights for the East here today, and good job for the girls right there in green. They are the champions of the first game here today. See what happens when they play next. But that's a nice job. You give it up for the girls from the West, too. What a great game they had as everybody will come together now and shake hands at midfield. Final now here, East 12, West 6. Here from the Bellevue High School, here for the 2022 Girls Flag Football All-Star Classic, brought to you by the FACA.